No, I'm not playing Prismari. I don't think Prismari is a good card. In fact, I think it's so bad it's probably unplayable in Brawl. Unfortunately. This one was actually fine. I like this one. I also talked about that one too. This one is just emote with extra steps, and those extra steps make this really questionable. You just play emote. So it's not a good chance I'm going to play those. I do want to play Lorehold, but I don't have a mythic. I don't think there's a Storm deck. This. Can you make tokens in Storm? We're missing too many cards, I think. To win with that. Vehicles? What? Huh? Oh, there's that. Oh, I suppose we did get another mana rock. And I didn't actually think about it like that. Okay. Too bad it's a creature. How do you... I don't think there's a red-white storm deck in Magic in Brawl. There's no LED. There's no... Hmm. There's not even a... This can't... There's no way. No, I don't think you can do that. I watched someone do it in CEDH with that commander yesterday, and uh, dang it, it only really worked because of all the cards that aren't in Magic Arena. Also, that it's not Brawl. It's not even the same format, anyways. Skipping turns is so funny to me. I don't really know why it says that instead of just take extra turns. I guess it's black. I guess it's black. It's it's crazy it only targets one person. Effectively, someone just loses the game. It's just kind of what it says. In EDH, it's like, yeah, target you. You lose 3 turns, you just lose the game. Oh, I don't have a mythic rare. Uh oh. Um, huh. I never owned that Baitor, really. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I don't know. I kind of want to play this. I already played the red white deck, though. I already played one. I envision great disappointment with Lorehold, anyways. But I'm gonna play. I am. It's on the docket there. All right, let's just play Ral. I want to play it. Hopefully, it isn't in like stupid bracket. Day has been good. How about yours? That -2 is kind of neat. Wait, is it? Oh, okay. It's like, is that it? If, wait, what's that called? Infusion? Surveil 1. Surveil 1. 3. Ah. I feel like this is built identical to Liliana of the Veil, and that's kind of lame. But I think it's like the same exact 99. Surveil 2. Oh, that plus is like not what I want. Okay. Oh, it's your birthday. Hey. Merry, Merry Birthmas. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Suppose Vraska's just a card. It's just fine. Oh, this proliferates? Oh, you poor sword. You poor thing. Oof. Wait, this is blue and white. Blue and white, put a counter and then proliferate. What does that have to do with blue at all? Oh, man. You poor sword. All right, well, not much in that department there. I guess you always play a reanimate package. Always. Surveil 2 is like, eh. Sacrifice? Are there any good ones or twos? The best card in Yawgmoth I had played against recently was just casting Sacrifice. So, I mean, maybe it works here. Without, like... What? I don't know. It's gonna at least have... Rude Lord in it. Could I play a Surarak? Probably. Bloodghast? If Bloodghast could block, I'd be very happy. We should all be thankful it cannot block. But still. Bitter Triumph. The most elusive card to me. I don't know why. Rezug. Target creature in your graveyard becomes an artifact. I wish. I wish I could play that. I mean, I could play it. It's not going to work. I mean, we'll put it in, but I don't think that's going to actually do anything. Smallpox? We don't want critical Yeah, smallpox works because I don't need more than 3 lands. And if I do, we're probably just screwed anyways. Oh, that doesn't make sense, but I don't need more than 3 lands. Do I need mana rocks? Probably not. Elspeth's Nightmare? Yeah. Usually winds up being a 2 for 1. Kind of also sort of like Go Blank. It seems like Liliana should be in this deck. Actually, honestly, both of them. Whenever you discard a card, okay, so I can still surveil safely. Huh. The Nazguls usually impress me with decks like this. This can actually reanimate a Nazgul. Maybe Nazguls are exceptionally good here. Ophiomancer is fine. Oppo is fine. Arena? Yes. I can reanimate Priest of Gix and then get more mana. And excuse me, do something with that mana. That might be interesting. Victimize? Yeah. I need giant dumb stuff still. Odin? It is a must answer threat. I don't like reanimating Troll early. It just replaces the swamp, though, realistically. I don't think I've ever lost to a Troll getting reanimated. Suppose I want Saw in Half. What's the end of the Saw in Half line in a mono black deck? According to Brew Lord, sacrifice Saw in Half, then what? Is a 9/9 indestructible good? Flammable? This could be hard to deal with, and let's say it swings 3 times and they die. Is that good? Maybe? Agonizing Remorse? Isn't that a discard spell? Yeah, I don't. Why do we want that? I don't want that. What's that doing? I guess Chrome Mox. Or, excuse me. The other Chrome Mox. I don't think we have the stuff for a Phyrexian Tower. Tendrils of Agony? Eh? What do we do with Tendrils of Agony? Oh, whoops, not Command Tower. Cavern. I guess Radiant Fountain Reliquary Tower. Labyrinth has 1 card. Oh no, it has 2 cards it can do something with. I mean, I don't know. Okay, maybe not Radiant Fountain. Okay. Oops. Well, there's no Rezug. Oh, I see. Is that how you win though? How does that work? So you, according to Broodlord, you saw in half, and then what? Sacrifice. Ooh, excuse me. Tendrils? That seems. Well, that doesn't seem like it wins. 1, 2, 3. Is that like 5 tendrils? Or something like that? I don't think I like that. Maybe I just don't play Hoarding Broodlord in mono black. I don't see a win every time you do it, so I don't like it. Yeah, maybe I just don't play it. I'm just not seeing. I haven't really seen anyone win in a mono black deck with Hoarding Broodlord before, so. Ivory Tower? What the heck is Ivory Tower? Isn't that like from the Vault card? Yeah, from the Vault card. Well, I mean, your hand can't go higher than 7 anyways. I guess with the one, it works with the One Ring. It doesn't work with Necropotence. I don't even have Shieldred in here. Isn't this just Sacrifice again? Is this the exact same card as Sacrifice? Oh, no, it's not. I don't have these like cheap creatures to do this with. It's still just a good card, I guess, to be fair. Oh shoot, I clicked the applied. Dang it, I messed up the Nazguls. How do I put the Arden combo in the graveyard? I don't know how we're getting Arden Ulamog in the graveyard. Other than Buried Alive. It's a single card. That's not realistic. Yeah, we can try Cull. Wait, what was the other card there? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't like Ophiomancer. Yeah, you can play Final Parting. Also, Jet Medallion, I guess. Final Parting is probably just better than this paradigm. Maybe I shouldn't even be playing the Paradigm. Uh-oh. Graphics drivers that I installed 2 days ago, and apparently we got new ones. Arden is only stronger if there's other things to reanimate. I kind of don't like Opposition Agent. Seems like a lot of the times it doesn't do much. Like you might get a fetch land. Yeah, I'm not going to play Opposition Agent. So many times it just doesn't line. It never lines up when you want it. Or, well, a fair amount of the time, I should say. Yeah, Ad Nauseum is pretty sweet. Maybe not here, but somewhere. Oh yeah, I could play Grief. What was the what was that other card? And yeah, this I don't have it. This is next on the list of things to get. I need this. I'm gonna need Vampiric Tutor and I'm gonna need it quick. No, I don't think it's banned yet. It probably won't be banned. I don't see why it would be banned. I don't think it's gonna get banned. But it really should be in here, and I don't have it. I actually, you know what? I really don't think I like Krang. I'm not going to entertain Ugin's Labyrinths in a swamp. We do have Nazgul, actually. Ugh. If only the really good land was better. I know. Tragic. Could play Virtue of Persistence, but I don't. Well, that's fine. All right, I'm not going to play Blight Belly Rat. I'm just not going to play it. I'm not sure if I like Wish Claw here. If your opponent gets to use Wish Claw and you didn't win yet, I really don't like Wish Claw. I really, really don't like giving my opponent a tutor unless I am like straight up going to win the game when I tap it. Because whatever you do is going to be undone. At least the first time, and then you get the last one, I guess. Or you could just give your opponent the win. Because I don't think this deck tutors and just wins. I don't need Sign in Blood, honestly. I don't need it. Yeah, Snuff Out's good. Maybe instead of Howard Kill, yes. The Spell Land. The 4-mana one? Is there a better one now? Yeah, the other 4-mana one, yeah. I guess I could play both. And interest tapped. It's certainly not free. I just put it in anyways. Who cares? Who cares? All right. Yeah, I don't know. Some list that makes this work in some way, I guess. I don't know. Let me click something real quick. My computer just randomly started chugging. That's always nice. All right. Let's start here. We're 10 minutes over the 30-minute deck build budget time. There's never been a time. All right. Ralzarek, guest lecturer. It is a mono black Ral. I don't know the story of Strixhaven, but that's pretty cool. It's very Liliana. Which one? Liliana of the Veil vibe coded, sort of. The +1 is not great, but you can set it up to have a good -2 to reanimate something. Oh, let me just read them. +1, Surveil 2, -1, each player that you want discards a card. -2, reanimate a 3 and down, and then -7, usually win the game. Because I can't win any invert polarity flips, this probably only skips one of my opponent's turns. But if you get more than one, this is insane. It kind of just wins, just like Liliana. It just more or less wins. It actually takes longer to get to than Liliana's does. And Liliana's always does something. This one can genuinely totally whiff. But that -2 does make Nazgul's very, very interesting. Especially with just the plus being only a Surveil 2, and that is the only way to put loyalty on this other than proliferate spells. So, yeah. I would like to -7 people, but it's also nice to have the rest of this. The -1, I might only really use if I have like a giant stupid thing in my hand and I want to reanimate it or something like that. But it doesn't feel quite as oppressive as Liliana the Veil. That's not really a surprise, but Liliana the Veil is in here in Last Hope. And one of the few black decks I'm actually running Thoughtseize. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. Shredder? Well, I've never been a fan of Super Shredder. You're talking about Super Shredder, I take it. Probably not. There's like 5 fetch lands, and then sometimes you can do other stuff. I don't know. I'd probably play it if it started as like a 4/4. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been really excited about Super Shredder. This is not modern. Ooh, alright. Well, it's a blue-green deck, but it's a cool commander at least. It's one I can't reasonably interact with, though, unfortunately. I can play this on turn 2 if I want a Fatal Push on turn 1. I'll just play a turn 1. It's fine. I can Fatal Push next turn if I have to. Like I don't have to. Beautiful. Bitter Blossom? I mean, yeah. Bitter Blossom is alright. Dreadhorde Invasion could do something. Maybe more on the Bitter Blossom side of things. Really like Dreadhorde. I do like the Bitter Blossoms here, I think. Swiftfoot Boots is not at all what I expected my opponent to do there. Let's go ahead and Surveil 2, shall we? Oh, hey, it's a Nazgul. Well, I kind of want to just mill it, and then I can grab it if I choose to. I'm going to keep the land. Hopefully they don't play a 2-mana 4/4, because then I just lose. I was debating playing Black Market instead, because in my opinion, Black Market is probably better than Ral in turn 3, which is really unfortunate, but this card is insane. Also, my blue-green opponent didn't do anything busted the first 2 turns. Okay, well, now they're undoing that, those weaker early turns here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and Surveil once more. I don't think I want a Nazgul. Dark Ritual. Currently not doing anything. Honestly, by the time it does do something, I'll probably have something to do with it. And I always want to hit a land drop. Always, always. Alright. No Fatal Push here. This commander would be better if it had more colors. Yeah, okay. That applies to probably every commander that's ever existed. But yes, I agree. I don't know if white is the first one I would go for, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, Fatal Push actually did something. That's really exciting. Wait, what? Oh, I thought they had a counter. I don't think I'm countering that. It looks like they did have a counterspell, though. So if there's a counterspell, does that change anything about what I'm doing? Not really. Not really. These are also Nazguls, by the way. Another Nazgul. I'll keep Necromancy because I am against a deck that probably has stuff. Do we envision them countering Phyrexian Arena? Probably, right? I mean, you're going to use that. Oh, you didn't. You're just so toxic. All right. What is that? What is going on here? What is this? They didn't use it. I'm scared. I'm deeply concerned as to why my opponent didn't use Alright, well we have a Baleful Mastery on this, and this is like the last opportunity I'll get to do it, so I'm gonna do it. With the Proliferate here, I can actually take a bunch of turns. So I suppose I don't want to lose all my life, which currently I am. Excuse me. All right, come on, come on, come on. Give me 2. Come on. I got 4. All right, the game's over. GG. Coming out of that. We did it. We did it. Now we just have to not die to Phyrexian Arena Black Market Connections. Alright, nobody panic. Let's see. Spaghetti Lord and a Nazgul? Yeah. Because I want to just like legitimately kill my opponent as quickly as possible here. So play Nazgul. No, can we not tap the stupid staff, please? That's just why are we trying to tap the staff? All right, this should be lethal. Yeah, all right, we did it. We did it. We're good. We're good. We have enough turns. They're dead next turn. I almost tripped myself up getting something irrelevant, but did my opponent not know? It seemed like they scooped immediately upon realizing the lethal turn. So they either like made me show them, but I'm pretty sure it's right here for my opponent on their screen. How many turns they skipped? Which I believe was 4. So we actually got Well, you know, I guess 3 and 4 are the average, right? Sweet. I won the coin flips. And I actually won more than I needed. That's the really nice thing about Nazguls. When I do have the ultimate, I can probably get these out of the graveyard somewhat and then just smack them to death. But that only works if my opponent doesn't have anything in the way. Like if this was blocking the whole time on the correct power, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, these are unblock, or one of them's unblockable, right? Greater power. Yeah, so at least one could get through, I guess. All right, sweet. We did it. We did it. Took 4 extra turns. Beautiful. And then I got 2 cards I already had. Also beautiful. Yep, we did it. We should quit while we're ahead. I'm getting lucky. I am. With the commanders I'm playing, the first or so game I've played has done the thing. Alright, well, in the mirror, at least someone will get a Rousarek ultimate, right? Maybe it won't be me, but I really like Liliana here, like a lot. Play versus draw is probably obscenely important, and it's just so annoying that I'm not on the play. I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah, my opponent's playing the funny Seek land there. Because I don't have any fetch lands. Well, I'm going to run out Mox Amber and act like it matters. We can at least kill their commander, assuming they just spam surveil it over and over. Liliana is probably a lot better here than Ral. Okay, my opponent's playing Hoarding Broodlord, and well, there ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to attack their hand, I guess. Hopefully my opponent doesn't just randomly surveil this and then randomly reanimate it and randomly win. This exiles graveyards, but that's in like 25 turns. Ooh, Davriel's a good idea. Maybe. It does have a reanimate option, I believe. They don't get it, but they still got the best deal possible, as is tradition. Pay 3 life, kill that. I'm not gonna do anything about Ral this turn, so I guess I just play this. No, Davriel is only as strong as he chooses to be at any one given time. Okay, that's another spooky one. I have to kill Rousarek or I lose, but I don't have an answer to Liliana. My opponent's playing Tendrils. Oh. Okay. What if I just scammed my opponent and killed the zombie token? Right? Does that make sense? Right? That makes sense, right? Surely? What if I just, What if I did that? They didn't surveil 2 first, which I think they probably wanted to. They could have they would have had more looks at something significant, I guess. Alright, well, I did the thing. I also hosed their graveyard, I guess. Alright. We got. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? I feel like the Liliana Ultimate is the best idea here, which is why I did it. Like this? Okay. And now I kill... They can't do anything with a bunch of extra turns unless they draw really good. Also, if I lose all my stuff to this, we're back to square one. So I think I should kill this, because the Liliana Ultimate only makes me lose 3 lands, and my opponent has no lands of their own, so we kind of reset the game. That would also imply that my opponent actually goes for it. I could have separated them, you are right. That is such an unfortunate draw, oh my goodness. That is such an unfortunate draw. Alright. I don't see in what universe they don't just minus this. Or does it just rebuild perfectly? Oh, they didn't minus it. I really thought they would. My opponent literally just rebuilt perfectly, so I guess it didn't matter. Go figure. Whatever. Well, now you 100% do it, because I go down to 1 land. Alright, that's actually unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Whatever. My opponent just rebuilt absolutely perfect. I don't think... I mean, the Liliana Ultimate gets me. I could separate them. It just doesn't... I don't know. I really just wanted to hose the lands and draw nothing but lands, so whatever. God forbid. But yeah, I could have separated them. Play versus draw. Just saying. Play versus draw. Just saying. If I'm on the play, I am way better off in that game. Way better off. Again, same exact logic. I would never grief first. I'm not doing that. Actually, I don't want to grief the first couple turns anyways. The 2-mana commander. Yep. I want to grief when I go for my other thing there. They just sent a lightning bolt to my face. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yes, days, of course. Flow state. Nothing in their hand reacts to this. This does not have haste. This is a very strange pile of cards. All right. Opponent perfectly mills a sorcery for their flow state. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, yeah. If you final parting, you're still missing a creature. Opponent top decks like a king. I will make them discard a random thing, probably the free one, of course. Things lining up real nice for the opponent. Again. Demonic Tutor for what? Ooh, excuse me. This. All right, well. How do you prepare this again? Oh. Okay, you got it. At no point was I ever in that game. Spell Pierce Days. Must be nice. And then you wonder why my opponents are playing Liliana Dreadhorde General in their Rouseract decks. Interesting. I have not played this Liliana. This hand is just so bad. This hand is slightly less bad, I guess. I'm gonna always cycle this. I might as well just do it now. That is not a mana dork. Love to see it. I don't think I'm killing this. I mean, I'm gonna have to kill it. I'm gonna have to kill it, so I might as well just do it as soon as it's that's so good too. Well, if I want the nope, I'm killing this. Mana is just always better than whatever this may or may not do. I can just necromancy my... Okay, is that better? I don't know. I'm going here. I'm doing this. I can necromancy the troll so I stop getting attacked. I can minus the... Oh, come on, man. I can minus that to put that in the graveyard and then what? Still lose anyways? Ugh. Well, that's life, I guess. But I have to... I have to do this. Whoa, 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 let's calm down. There we go. The Chocobo is just absolutely manhandling. What did they just discard? Random 1 mana 1/1. With it dies, counters, short. Arden has to put in some crazy work here. On his deck, perfectly dealing with everything I'm doing. And it looks like there's a green protection spell on top of it. On top of it all. We shall... Okay, maybe there isn't one. For a second there, it looked like there was. I guess I do this. No, I'll just do that. And then I suppose swinging is slightly beneficial for me. Because it's got lifelink and menace, and this is going to die, so... Yeah, my opponent, like, literally just 100% won the first 3 or 4 turns of this game. And they're still winning significantly. Yeah, alright. Whatever. At no point was I in this game. Literally no point was I in this game. It was over turn 1. Everything I could have done was just absolutely dealt with. That was a complete crushing. Got totally crushed there. Tragic. Probably like 1 spell off from doing something that mattered. It's cool to see the Chocobo do something, though. Normally it doesn't do that. Well, that's the price you pay when you have a Planeswalker commander that doesn't deal with a 1 mana card that your opponent played on turn 1. Unmarked Brave is the put it to the graveyard one. Yep, alright. Well, it has a Necropotence in it. Haven't played that yet. I have yet to play against this. Curious what it looks like here. Okay, well. Wait, what is this? What? Oh, the space line. Don't you love it when mono green gets a 2-for-1? I do. I sure do. So Necropotence or Rel? I guess Necropotence, because I really, really need to draw a land. And I'll do it for 4 or 5? We can do it for like 4. To get rid of you. Maybe I only do it for 2. No, I'll do it for 3. I probably shouldn't go all the way in. It's not super reasonable. But I'll get rid of this Decorum. Oh, I thought I didn't draw a land. I was about to say, uh-oh. We probably just lose if we don't draw a land, honestly, because I can't draw one for the turn. I can still Fatal Push this. I love that that's the only thing they did. I'm actually kind of surprised that's the only thing they did, to be honest with you. Kind of surprised. So, Spectacle, Fatal Push, and then when does this happen? Upkeep. So I can do this for 2, and then the Spectacle gives me the last card. I should still probably do it for 1 over max hand size. Because missing a land is just so incredibly bad. Well, we definitely undid the 2-for-1. I have no answer in my entire deck to that card, and it sort of makes my commander unplayable, because it can make infinite 3/2s. Unless I reasonably block, which I suppose I kind of can. What if I just played it anyways? Got rid of Gristlebrand. What if I just got rid of Gristlebrand? What if I just lust it for 1,000 years? Oh, I can't discard because of Necropotence. Well, that makes that easy. Ooh, okay. Well, I want this one. I don't... Well, honestly, I kind of want both of these as my next 2 land drops. So... And... Do I do this now? Yeah, I can do it for 1 and replace the swamp in my hand with that. Right, that makes sense. Yep. This is the spot where I wish Necropotence would go away. But that's the price you pay for such an egregious card. They did not draw. They made a 3/2 and didn't draw. That is very interesting. And then you do nothing? What? Wait, what? Pay 2 life cycle creature, draw card. Okay, yeah. Nothing at all? Wow. Alright, well, I mean... Boop. Maybe I should have done this only when it's a surprise ultimate. Looks like they have an answer anyways, though. Oh. If they did, they didn't want to use it. Another Nazgul. We know the top card of our library. I still am interested in drawing said card, so I'll just play a Nazgul. I could play 2 Nazguls and assume my opponent cannot, like, win with this next turn, which honestly, they probably can't. And if they can, well, I guess we learn what is possible. But this stops the 3/2s until the moment at which it no longer does. Counter target loyalty. That is so specific. Oh, I love it. That's so specific. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. Counter target loyalty ability of a planeswalker. They didn't use it on the ultimate, so I guess they don't assume the ultimate will happen, which is perfectly reasonable. Okay. Yep. That's a card. You can play that. It is legal. Okay. Well, they got their commander in play, I guess. They made 5 more tokens than I had anticipated for when I was thinking about not, leaving this up or whatever. It literally 5 more than 5 more mana than I was planning on playing around. I guess it's kind of 6, actually. Because it doesn't care about... Oh, yes, it does. Okay. Wait, affinity... Target... There was actually no way to interact here. Bitter Blossom, full stop, does not stop that. So that wouldn't work. Instant sorceries have affinity for creatures. You have 2 mana, and I think a land drop. Well, that is certainly not a combo. I would have taken an Nazgul. Okay, there was no combo? They just passed the turn and discard to 7? Okay, it's kind of honest, isn't it? Probably, I mean, I 100% lose anyways, but I didn't just win the game. I don't believe there's any way to do 4 damage here. Oh, I only need to do 3 because of black market. But again, there's no card in my deck that does that. They discarded Crater Hoof. So they're playing Ouroboros. Okay. And raise. This is all weird. This is weird. All right. You got it. So I can play a land. And now this taps for 5? 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. What can they possibly do with one? With one green. What can they do with one green? Yes. Yes. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, I had no business winning that. I had no business winning that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy I found it. I'm so happy I found that line. Almost didn't. I mean, they just got robbed. They just straight up got robbed. But they didn't win. They didn't win, you know. They did all their stuff and just didn't win the game. This is, it looks like it plays some really funny cards. I haven't played this commander yet. I want to play this commander, just haven't done it yet. But they didn't win. And we just got them. I did not realize this was an instant. This is so funny to me. I mean, I get it. It's just like, these cards are hilarious. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Torment. Yep, that's a good one to end the game with. They just, like, went for something crazy and just didn't have the mana to go super crazy. All right. Well, get me it. Should have played around it. That was messed up. Not gonna lie. That was a bit messed up. That's cyberbullying. Look, we take what we can get, all right? I take what I can get. If I had tendrils, it would have been lethal as well. No, I didn't have mana because it costs 4. Beautiful. Just how we drew it up. Just how we drew it up. I'm going to get rid of Nightmare. I'm going to get rid of Decorum Desertation too. I am convinced that that card sucks. I'm convinced. Every time I played it, I lose. Every time it's in my hand and I don't play it, it didn't matter. I'd rather just play the Planeswalkers that the other Rald player was playing. Dreadhorde General is kind of out there, honestly. It's like really out there. But we can try it. Also wouldn't mind Shieldred. I could maybe just play Toxic Deluge, I guess. Someone made a good point about the red paradigm. It's like Kaimil. The red one is probably very, very good. Because instead of having, like the black one draws, but the red one just casts them for free. I've probably been convinced that the red one is actually the best one. After thinking it was like, I just wrote it off as not good at all. It's probably actually literally the best one. Because you just cast the spells for free. I don't know why I wasn't thinking like that, but that probably does mean it is the best one. But I haven't played a deck where I could put it in yet. It does kind of suck with counterspells, though. Oh, wait, no, it has Discover, right? Is it Discover? Yeah, it's like Kaimil. It's like a Kaimil. Which, to be fair, I don't really like Kaimil, but, it's like a Kaimil. It's probably exceptionally good. It also can hit more than one spell, I think. I gotta read it again. Alright, no hero's downfall. Honestly, Victimize has been kind of lame too, but no, I'm gonna keep Victimize. The One Ring is a card, I guess. I really want to cast Smallpox. Alright, I'll just do that. The Spree lit card is good too, the black 3-mana Spree thing, whatever. Mr. Nukeelizer? How do you know that off the top of your head? I guess shame on me for not knowing. I couldn't have told you that. There's no way I could have told you that. Is that on the play? Okay, well, let's take that one drop, shall we? I can see why people play Thoughtseize. Oh, I can see why people play Thoughtseize. Oh, what happened with your Birds of Paradise that I knew was instantly in your hand? Oh. You wanted to do the 1 and a 3 like all the other green players? Oh, I know. Alright, well, I can see why people like it. Didn't take much to convince me. We should have always been playing Thoughtseize. Your entire starting hand absolutely crippled. I mean, it could have been a removal spell. It could have just been a removal spell, like, honestly. Okay, do I have any way to put this in the graveyard? I do have Persist. Oh, and I have Thoughtseize. I didn't even actually see that one. Minotithe. Come on, one time. Solitude? Please be a Solitude. It is. Alright. Solitude and Swords, opponent. Exile a card from a graveyard. That's toxic. What is this deck? Okay, I'll take that one. My opponent has swords, and whatever this is. Well, no graveyard strategy for us, I guess. I mean, they could literally swords whatever I would put into play anyways, so it doesn't matter. I wonder if they just play this. They do. I was kind of hoping they would. They can still Jolly Balloon Man it, but that is not nearly the same as, you know, any other thing it could potentially do. Alright. My turn 2 is exceptionally terrible. What the heck does that do? Whenever another creature you control enters... Okay. Do I just play Nazgul? No. We just play this and tick it up. Saw in half. Well, that's literally never going to work. I already have a land lined up, but I would like another land lined up. First, my opponent has a land. Why wouldn't they? Wait, they exiled that? Okay. Why didn't they just... I would... Okay. Yep. Fair enough, I guess. So... Still dealing with double dumbness. And I guess I just minus now. Because I would like to... But I don't need to minus on myself for any reason, because they could just exile whatever I put in the graveyard. No, they can't. They only have 5. Oh, again, it doesn't matter. There's still Solitude. I mean, like, getting this in play just... it just gets hit by Solitude. It doesn't matter. What the heck is this? Enters, make 2 1/1s. You may sack a creature, counter on target creature. Alright, well, I'm just losing to perp derp aggro dumbness at this point, so it didn't matter anyways. Yep, my opponent just had the perfect hand. That's all this is. I can't stop double perfect swords to anything I could reanimate, and a graveyard hate card that is otherwise exceedingly goofy, and then I just lose, so. Alright, I really wasn't a part of that game, and I don't think Thought Seizing the 2-mana card does anything, because again, there's 2 swords. I can't stop. I could put it in play and kill something, and then still lose. I can gain 9 life, and then still lose. There's no getting out of that. Opponent just had, like, the perfect hand. Seems to be a recurring issue. I should have used this to test for a counterspell, I guess. Mana Rock? Yep. Enter does the same thing every time. Oh, I guess not. Tap land. It's not the right line, opponent. You made a mistake. Well, I'm not going to play around anything. Am I talking as if I'm playing around stuff? It's not what Mono Black does. It just plays cards. I'd love to see a bounce spell, maybe? I don't know. I don't know in what universe you don't cast your commander. Alright, that's insane. That's insane to me. But it is a line, and it is legal. Let's plus... I could minus if this fizzles. And just grab it again. I don't think I can play this as my land. Okay, it did just work, so I guess I'll just pass. I really do not think I can play Fel as my land. Now you play your commander, right? Surely? You only play it when we ultimate it, I guess? I assume yes. They need another spell, which they obviously have. Okay. 4. This says 4 loyalty. Oh, this is the extra turn one. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, extra turn one. You got it. It all makes sense. Now what? keep ticking up. The zombies are not going to matter ever at all in any capacity. I think I'm just passing. Ral's not going to do anything, right? Killing their Ral also doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we're just kind of screwed. I feel this game. Like, I can't let them do anything, but I can't stop them from doing anything. And the things I want to do, if I were to ignore them, are not good enough. So I think we're just 100% screwed, and found an extra turn spell, I guess. So first they did. I don't know what else you could possibly want to cast that with there. That is not at all what I anticipated my opponent to cast. That is insane, but it works. It tracks, I guess. I really anticipated almost anything else ever. I forgot to cast the Fell. I forgot. Oh, well. Sometimes I know how to play, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'm over it. This feels completely unwinnable. I don't know in any way I'm supposed to win. Every line I take is undone by whatever my opponent could do, because I can't interact in any meaningful way. And I can't, like, blitz out a summon Bahamut that honestly wouldn't do anything anyways. It would kill their commander, and then they could just recast it and still take an extra turn. And kind of surprised to see just Lightning Bolt there, but it's still too much. Anything is too much. I literally cannot beat that. That feels like 100-0. Unless I have Entomb Reanimate or something. On turn 2 or something. Feels totally unwinnable. I am not going to Dark Ritual out my commander. I will probably Dark Ritual out Shieldred and assume that is a significant amount of damage before they can do anything as a green deck to stop it. Like a turn 2 Shieldred swings past most things they could do, and this could just straight up kill them. I can call to play this at some point as well, I guess. But then I lose the Shieldred. That's really ugly. I could attack their hand. Nah, let's just Surveil. Buried Alive is good. Is it, though? Is it good? No, it isn't. I already have what I need. Random 4-drop? Sure. Yeah, Bury Alive. I'd already have, like, the stuff here, right? So. This kills you extremely fast if you don't do anything about it. When it only has 1 land. They will block. There's no reason not to block, because it's already done its thing. As far as I'm aware. Concerned, at least. Really? Wow. That's crazy. Alright, so that. Pay 3, play this. I'm just blocking all day. 6 ways to Sunday, I'm blocking that. I can do that. Lands are fine. They didn't have more lands. If you draw a land, that's all you did. Okay, they drew a land for the turn. Okay. That is exceptionally good here. That's funny. So I kind of want to take that last card out of their hand. This has haste anyways. Actually, I could just do this. Do we assume they're going to keep their thing alive? As if I wouldn't swing it. Wait, what am I talking about? I go face. I don't care about that. I'm going face. No land in hand. They do not have a land in their hand. So. Oh, I get another demonic tutor. Shoot, I actually triggered it. We know there's no land in hand, so they have to, like, draw a land. And playing Vorinclex doesn't do anything. So they have to do something else. This doesn't do anything. You can't even swing with it. Yep, sweet. Get you muted. Yep, I think it was right to get Shield Druid out in play instead of a Rousarek. This just does so much for pressure that they just can't do much. But if they swing, they're dead. If they don't swing, I could get in there with the 5/4. They trade. They take 5. That probably isn't even good. So I probably Demonic Tutor for like... Oh, no, I have a removal spell on top. What am I... Game's just over. What am I talking about? What's the math of 7 coin flips? Losing 7 coin flips. My record is 12. I lost 12 coin flips in a row. That's my personal record. I will probably never beat that for the rest of my life if I have my head napkin math right. Let's ask ChatGPT. I think I've done this before. 1 in 4,000. All right, that's not too crazy. 0.024%. 1/2 to the power of the amount of coin flips, right? So 1/2 to the power of 12. I could have just used a calculator, actually. Yeah, 0.002. So 1 in 4,100. Yeah, Cling is fine. There's not very many graveyard strategies at all, but it's still fine, I guess. Can I keep a hand that matters, please? Thank you. You lost 14? Wow, that's crazy. I will not turn 1 Grief again. This deck, all the cards in it are identical. Smallpoxing my opponent is funny, but I'm going to do it. Let's get rid of you. They're playing Nature's Claim, I guess. Now I think it's a good idea. Now I think it's a good idea. Beautiful. Blossoming Defense? Okay. Alright, did our best. Okay, well, I was the first to do nothing. Discard? What if I make them discard? They discard a card that doesn't matter, and then I have nothing. I want lands, but maybe not 2 in a row. But I like need lands. Opponent is literally just not whiffing. A Nazgul can go there. Keep that. I cannot play this. I refuse to believe you have another... I mean, all right. Oh, wait, I don't have to target myself. I don't have to target myself. I don't know why I'm so hung up on that. Opponent gets rid of a land. Okay. Lightning Greaves did not change anything. Anyone was curious. It didn't functionally change anything my opponent could do. Did I miss one of these? I think I did. No way to grab that. So Blossoming Defense must go. It literally has to go. I guess I can get rid of this, to be fair. I could just discard that. Alright, and then pass. This is where Lightning Greaves makes no sense. Okay, that doesn't help me. Can I reanimate something that does? I can reanimate a Death Toucher and then lose. So yeah, I am at the mercy of my opponent now. There's nothing I can do. Neither of those help me. Alright. Yep, I got nothing. Random Death Toucher. Is it Emrakul? It probably is, because they didn't do anything else. This is like extremely one-dimensional. But it was not. Still good enough. Victimize. Arden for 2 things that don't save me. If I had another land, we'd be chilling. There's probably nothing I can do. Probably. They have no cards in their hand. I can block and still die. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just see what the next card is that they hit. Let it be known, Lightning Greaves didn't matter. I take that to my grave. I think I like Ralph and Mikey more than I like, Oh, this is exactly lethal. That's so annoying. It's actually... Oh, no, it isn't. They have trample. No, it isn't. The slime has trample. Yeah, I like Ralph and Mikey more than I like Atali. Just because it, like, is extremely consistent at what it does. Because Atali just hits Mana Leak and Llanowar Elves, where this just doesn't do that. I really do not agree with Lightning Greaves, but the Blossoming Defense is cool if you're willing to wait a turn. I do actually like this one a lot. But I don't like Lightning Greaves. I really don't think you should play it. I really don't. This already has haste. It doesn't save you. They can just kill it anyway. It can be counterspelled. People are so hung up with Lightning Greaves, and I'm just saying you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Lightning Greaves is really only exceptional when your commander like has to untap. When you like have to untap with it. But that's just me. I'm sure there's some exceptions. Like I know Finn would really like it, the poison counter one. Like there's places for it. I just in general I see it way too often. Like there it did literally nothing. All I want to do is make people's decks better. People are so used to their They're so true to their lightning greaves. You don't think they changed the weight system since Foundations? Or? I don't know. I don't really have a here or there about it. Nobody knows, and everyone's opinion changes every day. My opponent's name is Chain Chomp. That's kind of funny. Ooh, excuse me. All right. This is worse than Black Market, and I want Black Market to resolve, so I'm going to cast this. Okay, this resolved. Almost wish it didn't. 2 lands. I have 2 lands in my hand, so they can go away. Earn spell? I don't care about a bounce spell. Do not care about a bounce spell. Burn spell? Actually, you don't want to play a bounce spell because then I would discard. You don't want me to do that. Okay. Whenever you cast a multicolored instant or sorcery, exile it, and then you can... Alright, so your multicolored spells happen twice. Gotcha. They do kill it. They felt like that was worth dealing with. I wonder how true that is. I am actually curious. I don't know how true that is. Nazgul? No, we'll just play this. You got Spell Pierce? I didn't have it last time. Okay, that actually did get in. So what's the multicolored spell here? What are we doing? That costs 2 or literally only 2 or less. All right. Is it Charm? I think we can draw a card at least once. And play land and recast our... No, that's stupid. Cast this? What's going on here? What is this? Enlighten me, opponent. Do I have any way of drawing this Murderous Rider? Nope. That is... Excuse me, all she wrote. I'm not going to saw in half Nazgul. Man, I got a scratchy throat. They untapped with their commander. I have not seen this do anything crazy, like ever. So I am here. I'm here for it. I have never seen it do anything like ridiculous. They were willing to protect it. Sure. All that does is lightning bolt. I'm not going to saw in half. Just not going to do that. Okay. Treasure it is. Seems like there's a damage line in this deck. Do I replay that? Yeah, I think we replay our commander. I think so. Oh, they got us. They now do have something. Okay, that's fine. That's all that card does. Again, on the bright side, my commander kind of doesn't do much, so never really upset when it dies. I need to draw something that matters. That is currently something I do not have access to. They got rid of an extra turn spell that is not multicolored. There is one multicolored extra turn spell in the game. I will draw. I kind of need to do something. Currently cannot do anything. That is very good, but it has to work. It has to work. I believe we're in the netting mana department with this. Yes. All right. Beautiful. I don't think I can cast Shieldred in the face of stuff. No, I mean, it's either I cast it now and it's good, or like I have to cast it. It doesn't matter. I have to cast it. Okay, they had to stop on their own upkeep. Oh no, that was the Shieldred trigger. Never mind. I do not expect at all them to have taken a sweeper. Yep. That does remove my life link, which is relevant. Approach the second sun. Okay. Well, now they cannot shuffle. Opponent cannot shuffle. And we can now go ham because we have Shieldred. Unmarked Grave. Summon Bahamut? But then there's no way to get it, right? Wait, what if... Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Summon Bahamut. Let's swing for 4. I gotta stop this key, I think. So let's do that. I got a plus? What am I minusing? A Nazgul? Actually, we can just get the... Yeah, well... No, I need to find an answer, and I need it, like, really soon. So that isn't it, that isn't it. Yeah, they might approach me. I can't stop it. Gotta be careful when they put it on the top like that. Oh, they can cast it, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. That's kind of nutty, but you got it. Love getting scammed by approach. Well, I mean, on the bright side, we didn't lose to their commander. I had their actual real deck taken care of, so that's cool. I haven't seen someone win with a randomly generated approach to Second Sun in probably 2 years. That's crazy. But it goes to show. Hey, it goes to show. The only way that commander can win. I was kind of hoping to see more with their commander, but rip. I love Approach the Second Sun. I love how a blue-red deck can just win with it when it doesn't belong in your deck. That's always nice. Sure is always nice. I did not know this card existed. I mean, it is a 3-mana investment, but still. Did not know it existed. Look at that. On the play, I'm already losing. Look at that. Look at us go. Sure glad nothing at all matters. I'm so glad that nothing matters. Alright. Amazing. Some kind of sacrifice line? I probably already lost the game. None of those matter. Oh, they do go for it. Okay. You got it. Do we not have perfect answers to everything? Nope, I guess not. Must be nice. Yay, lost to rampant growth. Very fun. I sure love rampant growth. I literally lost to rampant growth. From a card I did not know existed. Why are all of my mulligans like the same cards? It's the fourth time I've mulliganed and it's literally the same pile of cards. What is going on? Oh hey, look, turn 1 Thoughtseize against a green deck. Oh look, Dark Ritual. Crazy. Yep. I can crocodile all of the fairies, and that can almost... Oh wait, no, the stab wound kills them. Never mind, it doesn't work the way I thought. Dark Ritual player commander, please. Don't know why we had to think about it. You got it. Why on earth did you offer this trade, you madman? Oh, right, of course. Because you just have the perfect answer. My bad. Silly me. Thinking I could play against a green deck with Dark Ritual. Another game, I was at no point in it. I could have taken Dark Ritual, I guess. Alright. Guess I should have taken Dark Ritual. Silly me. I was not in that game in any way. I'm mulliganing very often with this deck, so something is just really wrong. I could just keep this and hope I actually surveil good for the first time today. Or I just lose a burgeoning and literally nothing matters. That works too. This is already a non-game. I'm not going to waste my time. I lost turn 1 again. Yeah, Ral kind of sucks. That's the vibe I'm getting. Ral sucks. There's probably like 5 things I could change here, but it's not... It doesn't matter. It's not going to change the problems we're having. I'm literally... Every like 3 or 4 games, there's a turn 1 I lose the game kind of matchup. Like I just lose to burgeoning. No questions asked. There's literally nothing I can do. I can reanimate Grief here. I guess I should. I don't know. We'll see what their hand is. It's just really the best reanimate's gonna be, honestly. Oh look, it's another hand. I would have literally lost had I not done this. I'm not going to take Tamiyo. Yeah, I should just do this. This is way too good to pass up. That's just too good. I could have waited for Summon Bahamut, but then it doesn't really blow anything up because they don't have a board state. I think it's always Summon Bahamut. It could be this. I could try to scam them here. This is one of my few ways to actually deal with creation. So I should just take that. Whatever that card is, Rights of something. Can't remember the name of it. Nothing's going to matter if I don't draw lands and stuff, though, so. Alright, we did it. Yep. All it took was a turn 1 scam. Grief scam. That's all it took. That is all it took. If I did not do this, we do not win this game. So, good thing we did that. We full stop just lose if we don't do that. Faithless Looting, Tamiyo, Farseek, it's just 100% over. Good thing I went for it. Yeah, this plays too much like Liliana of the Veil. And at that point, you should probably just play Liliana of the Veil. It plays way too much like Liliana. The first 3 turns or so are just so important. You just can't stumble for a microsecond or you just lose. I have a turn 2 and 3. Yeah, alright, I'll play a turn 1. Oh look, another Dark Ritual player. Crazy. Another game I probably would have lost. Probably would have lost that. Probably would have lost to Palantir turn 1. Oh my goodness. Can't get a break. Actually, I might have genuinely lost to that, yeah. I would say with a rather high degree of confidence, I probably would have lost to that. Okay, well they have a way to kill my commander, because of course they do, so I guess I do anything else like this and draw. They have a way to kill anything of the first thing I play, actually. How am I supposed to come out of this? I can surveil persist targets? I guess that's it. I can discard that. Right? Then it's up to my opponent to stop me from reanimating it, I guess. Oh, wait. It's persist. Non-legendary. We just talked about this, right? That doesn't work. They're playing Nazguls? Wow. Wait a minute. I think my opponent just stole that from me. Never mind, they're not playing Nazgul. I got excited. I got excited. This doesn't do anything anymore. I think I just have to let him draw. That doesn't really do anything. That would have been way better off in my deck. I have really no idea what I'm supposed to do now. I can't even surveil on top because of Gonti. Yeah, it's another one of those games, man. I'm just not in it. At no point in this game am I in it. I'll incentivize my opponent to play Gonti by keeping 2 lands on top. They saw that I just surveilled 2 cards on the top of my deck. Maybe that makes them do something with Gonti. Gonti still isn't bad, to be honest. There's not a lot of reasons to let me keep the 2 cards on the top of my deck, so I'll probably get that out of them at least. Oh, they can cast it and their commander. Oh my god. Alright, well. I'm over it. Yeah, it's another game. Even with a discard spell, actually. Yeah, Song of Creation. That was the card I was thinking of. Even with another discard spell, a turn 1 discard spell, it still wasn't really a part of that game. I like had to take a Dark Ritual. Yeah, I think the fun's over. I think the fun's over. We had a good time the first like hour, and now it's like coming back to bite us. The fun is over. I can't get anything going. I wonder what my opponent's name means in whatever language it is. It's a repeating character. Okay, well, I haven't actually cast Entomb yet. My opponent's playing Changeling Outcast. I'll play... yeah, we'll take Arden. Oh, Buried Alive. Just what I wanted. Suppose I could have played this tapped, actually. Yeah, that was... I played my land too fast. And I got stun locked by Changeling Outcast. Buried Alive? Because I'm under no real pressure. Just those three. Cast a spell you don't own. Whenever a creature deals combat damage. I mean, okay. Yep. Okay. This creature enters, surveil 1. Uh-huh. I wonder why my opponent left up removal. I wonder why. At least killing a Nazgul doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does. Victimize needs a target. Yeah, it does. But I have another Nazgul, so... oh, they didn't kill it. Well, they didn't cast their commander for a reason. Okay, same logic, I guess. My opponent feels as though there is no conceivable way they can ever take themselves off of removal, which I will play into. I'll play into that. Yeah, I guess they feel like they have to leave it up forever. Is it a 2-mana removal spell? Okay. Well, I'm now winning, so they have to actually do something. Because I am just winning the game. That's probably not going to be castable, yeah. Still up to my opponent to do something. I'm going to make it very awkward that they didn't use their mana and not victimize. Okay, they sort of used their mana. Still, winning on board. Okay, now they're just over it. Or they have enough mana to leave up that removal spell that has slowed them down like 15 turns this game. Persist? Oh, well, I guess that's better than a land. Let's persist the spaghetti mitt. My opponent has floated mana for a very long time this game. Yep, that's fine. But look at the life total. I'm not sure they could... I mean, they probably had to leave up removal this entire game. It's just going to cost them the game, probably. But I don't know if it's better to just play Gonti, because then I would just do the thing and you would have nothing. So. Not sure. What is that? Opponents can't gain life Okay. Sure. I guess I kill that? So you and you, because they're both... Alright, they're over it. Yeah, I don't know. I think they had to just go for it and hope I didn't have a reanimate spell. But to be honest, I'm not sure if this ability is worth going for when you like need to leave up mana so you don't lose to remove like stuff like this. Also, if my opponent knew it was victimized in my hand, I think the Nazguls probably would have died sooner, but they just left the removal for the reanimate spell. But my reanimate spell needed a creature in play. I would have had one always with the black market though. Huh. Alright, well. It's Japanese. It almost looked like it wasn't Japanese, but alright. If it's Japanese, it's Japanese. Man, my quests are not getting completed, I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no. I thought I didn't look at my... I'm not playing again. No. Go annoy someone else. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing against a Teferi deck. That's stupid. Not wasting my time. Okay. These cullings and sacrifices have been awful. I can't even... Can I keep this? Even if... There's like a... There's just like disjointed stuff going on in this deck. I mean, I found something to do with Cole. I don't know if it's going to matter. I could try to scam him really good with the Odin. I haven't done that yet. It's rather difficult to do that, but... now they have a way to just immediately kill my commander. Ugh. Literally kill it instantly. Actually, they can kill anything any planeswalker I play. Guess I can still just windmill slam Davriel and see what happens. I will absolutely do that. Alright, Davriel, come on. First thing here. Good, and... that one? I can lose life for creatures I control. That's easy. This culls for 4, and then I could cast this and also the Demonic Tutor. That seems a little... Maybe just wait. Not sure what I'm waiting for, but I'm sure there's like a creature being cast here. Yeah. I didn't expect it to be Kethis, but it was Kethis. Davriel? You target yourself, right? What? Okay. This probably targets itself, right? What? What are you... Okay. This has Death Touch, so it's always ugly to deal with. Does that change anything? Should I just play this? No. They can't block it now. Oh wait, yes they can. They're the same power. Really? So that's worth more than, Okay. I love to see that. I think I like that, right? Surely I like that. Alright, let's play Full on this. And then do this. This has to be dealt with, so... No demonic tutor for us, and I guess Davriel dies all the same. But either way, the Odin has to be dealt with. Probably losing the spot to Toxic Deluge. Yeah, you can use loyalty on that one. Okay, same thing as Toxic Deluge. Probably just lose on the spot. I could just start reanimating my Nazguls. That seems kind of weird, though. I don't think I like that. I can keep Vraska on top and have it maybe matter. Or not. That is not great. I should probably take a Nazgul. Just play this and... Wait, I thought I had the Davriel discount. Oh, right, I only have 4 lands, not 5. What is this, Casualties of War? No, if it was Casualties of War, I would have seen it. Okay, there. That is not my opponent blocking. That makes a Death Toucher? No, just live link. Another Nazgul gives me the bottom one, which doesn't really matter. Okay, let's play another Nazgul. I mean, we're Nazed up, so I guess we're gonna just keep doing that. Nazgul beats. I should name Nazgul with Cavern, which is just really funny to me. I guess. I can saw in half a Nazgul as well. I should play the... Wait, what's the creature type? Wraith Knight. Alright, I guess I'll name Knight. Alright, bunch of stats. Beautiful. Whole bunch of stats. Necromancy, what does that do? That can stop my opponent from doing something egregious. I can put Crocodile, wipe out these two, shrink that. That all seems kind of not great. It doesn't stop any blocker from doing the thing, so this is absolutely going face at this point. Yeah, I don't think Crocodile's that great. I just kill some 2/1s that don't really matter. And it doesn't even kill Kethis. Oh, I guess it actually grows Lolth. So... yeah. Yeah, Elder Spell, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, anything's possible, you know? I would have maybe... no, but I wouldn't have really got to the ultimate, because the spiders have menace. I could saw in half. No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, so just double block one of these. They have not comboed, but there's combos. Okay, there's also just 6 mana giant spells every turn that I can't do anything about. That also exists, I guess. Okay. You got it. You got it. Okay, I'm done. I'm tired of losing every single game I play. I'm done. This is boring. I'm losing to, like... so I'm sure there's a way to get this to... again, you're just so much better off playing Lily on the Veil. You're so much better off playing Lily on the Veil. I can't even beat honest decks. That you could do all sorts of things to a mono black list to make it slightly better against certain things. You don't really have anything against combo, like at all. You can maybe kill their combo creature, but then they could just do it again later. You don't necessarily always win when you get the extra turn spam thing, but you probably will find a way to win. Now, if you get unlucky with the coin flips, you know, winning one is pretty not great. But again, the odds are not very likely at all. It's like 1 in 150 games or something. You might only win one. No, that's not even true. Losing 6 coin flips is what, 1 in 2,000 or something crazy like that. Maybe less than that, but still, you're bound to get at least like 2 or 3. It's super unlikely to with, but you do need to do something, right? Liliana the Veil just ultimates and you just kind of win because you take out half their stuff. Actually, having said that, there was a game where I did ultimate Liliana and I lost. I'm pretty sure I separated my piles wrong. At least in hindsight, I separated the piles wrong. So I could have maybe won, but nope, of course not. The reanimate package is just annoying. It feels like it's getting in the way, but maybe that's not a good way to describe it. It feels disjointed from the rest of the deck. Yeah, I can discard stuff, but I can't consistently discard reanimate targets. And I also can't consistently cast reanimate spells. Right? And you need both of those things to happen for either of them to do anything. So you have these two like somewhat inconsistent things happening, and they both require both of them to happen because they don't function without the other. So you have to do these two very annoying things to get something in play, and sometimes that's still not good enough. Again, like Storm doesn't care if you Arden and start pulling 4/4s out of your graveyard. They don't care. They're just going to storm you and kill you or something, or combo. I shouldn't say storm. There's not much storm really at all, at least from other people. I obviously like a lot of storm personally. It's not very popular, but just combo in general, you're just not going to do anything. The Nazguls do feel really good because you can like discard them. You can just cast them from hand. You can also just reanimate them. The Nazguls feel like the best creature in here. I don't think Liliana the Veil plays Nazguls. I might have actually when I played Liliana the Veil, but it feels exceptionally good here where you can just reanimate them. It means you're very far away from ever ultimating this, but it is what it is. The proliferate spells are okay, right? Like I don't think I actually ended up taking out 1 or 2, maybe just one of them, but they're all right. They're nothing to write home about. Blitzing to this ultimate is again not the same as blitzing to Liliana the Veil's ultimate. Your plus is so much worse. If the plus and the +1 and the -1 were swapped, this would be so much better. Oh, it would be so much better, but it just isn't. Your plus isn't doing anything to give you card advantage, and it doesn't interact with your opponent. Well, that would also argue card advantage. So like you're not killing anything, you're not attacking the hand, you're just surveilling 2. Right? And if you surveil 2 and keep them on top, you did nothing. Right? You just kept 2 cards on top. Maybe you swap them in the order or something, but sometimes it doesn't do anything at all. You just keep both cards and you're like, oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. But there's no other plus. So like, what are you going to do? It seems like they were just scared to make something like this have 2 pluses, and that's reasonable. Even if the -1 was a 0, that would have been nice, right? And then the other one was a -2. I don't know. It's just, I think it's just slightly undertuned for Historic Brawl, and in like EDH or something, I don't expect this to see play anywhere unless you just want this random like, oh, 3-mana card, you sit there with it, and then you just in 4 turns have this thing that makes you door to nothingness effectively, because it only targets one person. You can cyber bully one of your opponents out of the game in 4 turns after casting it. It's like suspend 4 door to nothingness somebody. And now there's people that like that, so there you go. But it doesn't seem like it's doing much here. I don't know where this will see play. Standard is kind of the only format in Magic I don't follow too heavy, so maybe it's in Standard. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't picture it happening in Modern or Legacy or Vintage or something like that. The other formats that I so enjoy. So yeah, the reanimate package is weird. The removal is fine. I could have played more board wipes, but that doesn't necessarily mean I get to an ultimate that then wins, right? If my hand is full of nothing that closes the game out once I have 3 extra turns, it feels kind of weird. It's pretty easy to close the game out with 3 extra turns, not gonna lie to you, but I really don't think board wipes are solving the issues we had. I don't know. I don't think I have another mono black deck right now. I don't think I do. I don't have a Davriel. Oh, I have this. I think that's standard though. No, it wasn't standard. It wasn't standard. We can like maybe look at this. I know Davriel can sort of like quote unquote cast itself over. Okay, this had the one ring stuff. Davriel can cast itself over and over with the discount, and you can play that really grindy mono black control kind of thing. Sort of like this deck, right? I think Professor Onyx, when I played it, was exceedingly disappointing. But I do like this. It's nice. I think if you do play mono black and you're not playing, herpa derpa aggro stuff, like, what is it? Sephiroth? Sephiroth, I think, is exceptionally good as a mono black strategy, right? Just go after the life total very fast and in an angle that's difficult to stop. But this just doesn't, it's just not there for me. It's trying to do the Liliana the Veil thing without really the payoff, in my opinion, at least. It's just really rough to pull this off. Yeah, it's just hard. The first 3 turns, I might have said this 20 times already, but the first like 3 or 4-ish turns with a deck like this are so important because there's a mountain of things that just give you non-games, right? The game will continue after maybe the first 3 turns, but you have already effectively lost, right? You have no answer to something like Exploration or Burgeoning. If you don't kill Delighted Halfling and then they untap and play Cultivate, you might as well concede, right? You like have to stop your opponent. I normally don't like discard spells, but the amount of games that are decided turn 1 with a commander like this is so high that I felt like these just had to be in here, right? I mean, I actually had said, I think I said that before I even played my first game because I started playing the game with those. So that's just an unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. It just is what it is. And that applies to Liliana the Veil as well. The first 3-ish turns are extremely important to your game plan, and the game is roughly decided that fast. It means Dark Ritual is far and away the best card in here by such a margin that I actually ended up running these 2, which I don't believe I cast this once, I think, and then still lost anyways. But I never found myself getting a Hoarding Broodlord combo chain. I got close a couple times to just, saw in half, sacrifice, victimize, or, some crazy value explosion, get Gristlebrand in play, possibly shield you at the same time, all from Hoarding Broodlord. There might have been 1 or 2 games I could have blitzed for that, and I just didn't. But besides that, that's what these are doing. Maybe you just play a bunch of 1-mana creatures so that these can just vomit out. Oh, well, actually, no, this one doesn't do that. Okay, not that one, but maybe call. You can call like a 1-drop and then like, I don't know, do something interesting. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's the format doesn't like what this is trying to do. So if I play it again, it will probably be in standard. I have no idea what you're doing with this in standard, but it certainly cannot be worse than whatever this was up to. Although you do lose the Nazguls. That's oof. Yeah, you lose the Nazguls. Oh no. Nazguls in standard would be really good too, because your deck is only 60 cards and you have 9 of these. It's like almost 1/10 of your deck is Nazguls. Like that's so good. But yeah, you can't play it in standard, which sucks. I think Nazguls could single-handedly make this viable in standard, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, I can't recommend this one. I think it's at least the first one in this new set that I could say that. You can't really recommend it. The other ones have been surprisingly good. But yeah, this is just Liliana at home. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough. All right. Well, let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. You don't think it's great there either, but the removal's there? Yeah, there's a removal. You can probably never lose to the, you'll probably always lose to Roxanne, but you'll probably never lose to Ralph and Mikey, where you can just kill it infinitely, and they can never swing with it. But hey, then they can start just hard casting the giant stupid things. But you can probably kill all of their threats and just win. It probably is on the docket. But Roxanne just keeps showing up, keeps showing up, keeps showing up, always has 2 damage. You can't really stop the 2 damage. You can never reliably get to the ultimate. You can't stop Roxanne fundamentally from just pressuring the face. So I don't think you can beat Roxanne. It's probably one of those 90-10 matchups. But you can probably stop Ralph and Mikey and all of the degenerate behavior it gets up to there. All right. GG's. Better luck next time. I don't know. I kind of want to play the... I really want to play the black-green commander there. Lore... whatever. Witherbloom. I think Witherbloom might be my next commander. Watching my opponent play with it was cool. I did scam them, but I want to play with this. This could be one of my favorite commanders in this set. Could be this one. But we shall see. All right, get out of here. Get out of here.